Where you at, Berto?
Today we are reacting to why IShowSpeed might be a philosophy genius. That is something that I never thought personally. I mean, I think Speed has grown as a creator. He hasn't been acting as degenerate as he used to when he was younger. So it's been dope to see his growth. He's actually out in Africa right now. I've been enjoying that tour. So shout out to Speed and just everything that he's done as a streamer, honestly. But philosophy genius? I didn't necessarily think that. But hey, let's get right into the video and see why that might be the case.
IShowSpeed is disguising himself as the great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche.
Sometimes
Really?
people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed.
People see IShowSpeed as young, lucky, stupid, racist, but I can see through the facade. He is Friedrich Nietzsche.
To me right now. It's a fucking female talking to me. Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch.
You might think that was
God.
intense, but it is literally one of the reasons why he became so successful, and it's that he has low inhibition. His ability to make decisions and do things without thinking is extremely low.
What if I look gay?
Yeah, man, you know, there's a lot of things that I'm willing to do become successful. And you know what I'm saying? Success is about taking risk, making sacrifices. But
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
this is not one of those sacrifices that I'd be willing to make, gang. This right here, you could keep all this shit, gang. We know about peanut butter, Berto. That's different though. You don't have this image of me on the internet floating. Did I make a couple of funny faces and do some funny, stupid skits? Sure. But you will never be able to pull something up of me doing something like this.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
My digital footprint is clean. Jesus, this is bad.
What should I say
Suck
here?
that
Who
God.
gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
This does not exist in IShowSpeed's brain, and that's what makes him so great, and also why he gets cancelled so often. But Friedrich Nietzsche believes that this is how you should be thinking. There are drives and reasoning that helps us decide decisions, and it's your responsibility to control all of it and make decisions quickly. No hesitation, no waiting, just doing.
I told my mom at 12 years old, at 11 years old, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a streamer. Like, I genuinely wanted to be. I just love I love games and I love to, like, be myself.
People like to pretend his
What did you just say?
Be myself. I love games and I love to, like, be myself.
people like
Oh, he said, I love games. I heard he loves gays. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it just felt so random in context. Like, what the fuck?
to pretend his success is pure luck, maybe because he's wacky and crazy, willing to humiliate himself or lie on the internet. That is the reason why he is so successful, but obviously not. He's been doing this for 8 fucking years. He's clocked in more than 10,000 hours. He is a professional in his field, and this only happened because he knew what he wanted to do, and instead of letting other people decide his life and fate for him, he went at it. And people forget that his mom was one of his biggest haters.
600K! 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 Mom, come on.
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Okay, all right.
I don't give a fuck.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna be on the recording.
Okay, all right.
And you know what's beautiful? He doesn't blame his mom now that he's successful. She never believed in me. He gives all of his credit towards his supportive family. But you look at other celebrities like Eminem and his mom. They were suing.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was some hating ass shit from mama, bro. You didn't need to do that. Come on, mama. That was some hating ass shit, gang. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it. But that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash. And the big talk of the town is
Is this a scam, Berto? What is this? What?
well, look at this guy, and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the free Cash App. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the free Cash App. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for free cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
Each other every possible second they could, because there was so much animosity between each other, because there was never a supportive relationship. And nonetheless, IShowSpeed acted more mature and adult-like than compared to the actual adults. You can see this consistently with how he decides to make decisions, and more specifically, the right decisions. This is because with Friedrich Nietzsche, he does not believe in herd morality. Nietzsche thinks a lot of indecision comes from living by other people's value, approval, safety, fitting in. If you're always checking what will they think, you can't move cleanly. He criticizes herd instincts and the comfort mentality.
I feel like a lot of this can just be chalked up to being yourself though, you know, gravitating to what makes you you. You know, obviously, like I said, me personally, the things that Speed has done on camera, I'm straight off that. I can't do that. That's out my body. But that's the thing. I don't want to do anything that isn't authentic to me. So, you know, again, I respect anyone that's within their grind and is able to, you know, have fun doing what they love and it's not hurting nobody. So, hey man, it is what it is.
Because it turns life into risk avoidance instead of creation.
No, she told me to quit.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving. Like, you know, or like, you can't do this in my house. So I'm like, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm out. You know, like I'm not about to stop. Like I was already averaging like 20 viewers. I had like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs.
Right.
Like I'm already going. So I like, and once I start something, I'm not stopping.
Right.
So boom, she kicked me out. I moved to my dad in Detroit. Then I kept going. My dad didn't really care. My dad let me. Shout out to my dad.
Right.
Shout out to my mom too. I still love my mom. She just didn't know what was going on.
Right.
His mom threatened to kick him out and he did not care. People forget that the who cares about what other people think really applies to strangers. But it is so much more powerful when you realize we're talking about family. IShowSpeed was so confident in what he wanted, he was not going to let other people slow him down. That includes friends and family, and additionally, there is no hatred.
Not gonna lie, that was a crazy gamble. Nah, I mean, hey, this is the thing though. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. Chase y'all dreams and do it. Because at the end of the day, if you never quit, you can make it happen, bro. If you never quit, you can make it happen. So it's not even really a gamble. It's just like, how far are you willing to take that shit?
Or envy or some type of grudge held towards these people. His relationship with his mother is extremely great, and this is because Friedrich Nietzsche believes in amor fati, which means to love your fate. This isn't passive acceptance, it's ownership. IShowSpeed owns everything about him. He owns that he wants to become a YouTuber and he'll take the risk to do so because he's there. It is his faith and he's loving every moment, even the bad ones. He owns his morality. He's not afraid to support Palestine or Palestine.
Israel! Free Palestine, man.
Yo, you from Israel?
Yeah, my man.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
No, thank you. No, thank you.
A lot of influencers are scared to speak what's truly on their mind because
The narrator just glazing Speed at this point. I mean, he definitely is gawking, but hey.
Because most of their money is dependent on the Jews.
I want to ask you a question. No, let me ask you this. Are you pro-Israel or pro-Palestine?
Wow, all right, bro. You're not going to get views doing that.
Are you pro-Israel or pro-Palestine, bro?
Hey, Young Gravy, brand new single. I write hip hop raps. He's out
Are you pro-Israel or
there.
pro-Palestine? Oh, you just assaulted me, bro. That's assault. You know that, right?
I was gonna say, I think there's better positive ways to spread awareness. It's good that you're spreading what you
Right, I'm paying for my people, so I don't know why these guys gotta hit me.
I did not.
I don't know why you gotta put your... Would you like to apologize?
I'm sorry. I blocked your phone, brother.
People forget that once you become mildly successful, your occurrences with Jews significantly increase. I'm a no-name influencer.
A lot of people screaming free Palestine don't actually give a fuck. That's the thing, man. I don't talk about stuff that I'm not knowledgeable on, and I would, you know what I'm saying? And that might sound ignorant, but hey, that's just the truth. Like, I'm not a political person. I'm not overly tapped into that shit. And I probably do need to do a better job of, you know, locking in and seeing what's going on. But I'm going to be honest, bro. Like, I'm just locked in on making this content and grinding. So, you know, what I'm always going to push is love and positivity. So anything that's not love and positivity, hey, I'm against that. That's my answer.
Most of people watching can pretend they care about Palestine, but there is no genuine consequences. IShowSpeed is not at our level. He is one of the
low audio. Is my audio bad? Chat, let me know.
Biggest streamers, and that means there's a lot more pressure for him to fold. And nonetheless, just like Nietzsche, he thinks that a lot of indecision comes from living by other people's value, approval, safety, fitting in. If you're always checking what will they think, you can't move cleanly. He moves without herd morality, herd mentality. He moves based on how he wants to feel, from his political takes, from his life career takes. That is the GOAT, or excuse me, Friedrich Nietzsche. Now, here's the truth, okay? I don't watch IShowSpeed, never even watched a live stream. I watched from clips.
Nigga, you did not just make this whole video then fucking talk about you ain't never watched the nigga. I don't even believe you, gang. You cannot come up with that much glaze without doing some level of research.
Because I'm a fan of his personality, not his content, and there's a lot of problems with also being able to make decisions really quickly. The motherfucker doesn't think things through. He gets himself in cancelable situations by being overly sexist, by being overly racist.
Konnichiwa? Konnichiwa? No, Chinese. Konnichiwa? Argentina. Chinese. No konnichiwa.
This is even worse when you watch his personal life and how he treats girls and his romantic relationships. Guess what? He got caught for cheating in one of them. One of them is with some fucking Korean girl, and he brought on another girl that's doing his hair. The girl is rage baiting the other girl. It's like this whole situation. IShowSpeed is very bad with girls, and this plays into how he makes decisions really quickly. He doesn't really think things through.
It's just confusing when you call someone your girlfriend, but then like you also say we're not dating, we're not anything.
Because we're not. So,
like, why is she saying that?
You never answered.
We're not dating. Oh, we're just talking.
You never answered my question.
But then at the same time,
I asked you, do you want to go out? You never answered my question. You said we got to go on more dates.
And like I've always ignored, like I've been ignoring the haters. I've been ignoring everything. Oh my Honestly, God. I think I tried my best. Literally, you can't call someone your girlfriend when you're not when you're not communicating on a daily basis. Even that, I was like, oh, like maybe that's how he feels. I respected everything.
I mentioned these downsides because it's very important to know that you shouldn't look up to Speed. It's amor fati. You should love your own fate. There should not be this praise and obsession over other celebrities, because sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. IShowSpeed is a very flawed person. He's not some fucking genius. I'll be honest. He's probably below average IQ. The way he talks, the way he thinks, he can't even...
Hey, man. This nigga just went from glazing to just dissing the nigga.
Speak out his words. He doesn't seem that smart, but the big competitive advantage he has is that he's truly himself. And I think what people forget is that you're not truly yourself. You're constantly distracted by how other people think, right? And mentalities, moralities that pull you away from who you truly are, and that prevents you from making the right decisions and having the advantage of being fast.
Word. I mean, hey, look, I think there's some truth in this video. At the end of the day, I think Speed had a dream. He had a goal. He was young, so he probably was more prone to doing immature shit. And he authentically was himself the whole way through it, with the rights and the wrongs. You know what I'm saying? And as long as it's not hurting nobody, as long as you're staying true to yourself and you truly grinding and stick it out, you can't really lose. And I will co-sign that narrative. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Where you at, family? Tap into the Twitch streams, links will be in the description.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.